Grand Rising, everyone. It's me, your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I'm here for a message today. It's currently 9:54 a.m. on October 31st, 2024. It is raining and snowing here, but there's no snow on the ground quite yet here in the cities, but it's definitely been snowing. You know, usually it snows around Halloween here every year on Halloween anyways, but yeah. But thank you for joining me. All praises to the Most High for waking us up this morning, for giving us the breath of life, for bringing us through very difficult times, for giving us strength, for giving us peace. Hell, I heard solitude. So show some gratitude for your solitude, if that's what you're in. Be grateful that you are here to spend time with yourself. You know, healing definitely occurs when you're in solitude, and I'm very grateful that I've been given, it's 36 degrees by the way, I have been given the opportunity to be in solitude, to explore parts of myself that I normally wouldn't have been able to do. When we are in solitude, that's why it's necessary to go within, so that you can see how strong you truly are, to understand how you got through some of the toughest times in your life or how you're getting through them now. It's very important. So thank God for that. I mean, truly thank God for that. And for the ancestors of the highest white divine light for guiding us as well, for communicating us with us, for instilling their values and strength within us, to break the cycles of generations, the curses that we have been a part of, that we've had to survive, that we've had to live through, that we are discovering even exist. All right. Off to a late start this morning. Well, recording anyways. I've been up, you know. Sorry about the, sorry but not sorry, but I'm not in a bad mood, but I just watched something. You know, I've been very contemplative lately. I've been doing a lot of talking with God. I do a lot of talking with God, even though, you know, I don't do it on here with y'all all the time, and I don't really feel like I should have to, you know. How we communicate with the Most High, how we go about, you know, getting that connection is personal to everyone. However you do it, I just advise at least doing it. At least try to do it once a day. Take a few moments to talk to God. He's waiting. All right. So to what I wanted to talk about first. I watched an interview this morning. John, it was a very riveting, very insightful interview on CNN. Well, CBS 60 Minutes, a CNN interview with Anderson Cooper and Irene Weiss. It's called The Soul Never Forgets. I will include the link for that in the description box below this video, and I will also post that on my community tab. You feel me? Very, very good interview. So Irene Weiss. So the subject of the interview is how do you live with the loss that is beyond comprehension? When Irene Weiss was 13 years old, she and her family were deported to Auschwitz. This was during the Holocaust. She and her older sister were the only survivors. Now 93 years old, Irene talks with Anderson about how she survived and how she has lived with grief ever since. And it was very good, you guys. I would encourage anyone who has dealt with any type of loss, that's still dealing with grief, that's still dealing with trauma, to watch this. Simply because when I started to watch it, I just, you know, I had one idea about it. You know, we go into things. We judge books by their cover, no matter, you know, how to what extreme it is. But we always, you know, judge things by what, you know, the thumbnail or the title, and we're like, okay, so, but something the soul never forgets. I at first, when I read it, I was like, oh, this is something metaphysical. Like, this is something about soul travel or time. You know, I thought it was something based on that. but it was not. I was gladly mistaken. She gives her, she recalls the events of her surviving the Holocaust and how it all unfolded, how it happened, what happened, and it's so horrific. The fact that people still want to pretend as if it wasn't that bad or it didn't happen. And my whole thing about it is I wouldn't care if it was 100 people or 100,000 people or 100 million people. It was evil. A whole plan set up by an evil, very self-loathing, man that hated himself and who he really was, and had this idea of a perfect world full of evil people, and how the plan was so carefully constructed with architects and scientists and an army being assembled to eliminate a whole race of people. And they didn't care whether or not it was children. And as a matter of fact, they went to eliminate children first, male children, to wipe out the race. But we know what the story of the Holocaust is. And it's a very ugly scar in the history of this world. But she gives her story about, she tells a story about it, and she said something that I'm gonna read, quote her as saying, or just kind of read what she said that just kind of shook me to my core. But it made a lot of sense. But before I tell you what she said, I would encourage anybody that's dealing with grief, trauma, loss, if you're trying to heal from those things, I would encourage people to go watch this interview, because it's an interview that kind of delves into the psyche of somebody that's been traumatized beyond comprehension, and how she has lived 80 years since it happened, and how she deals with that. It was very real. You get a lot of people that have these journeys of like extreme trauma, and then how they healed, and there's so much they're much more alive in a sense. Their lives are great now. They've dealt with the trauma, they've healed from that, and then they are moving forward in their life towards happiness. And she, on the other hand, gives a very real account on what that really is like for her, and how she truly hasn't healed. She's just lived with the grief. And we are taught in this world that we have to heal certain things by a certain amount of time. There's a proper way to heal. There's a proper way, or a right way, how we go about moving forward in life from very traumatic experiences. And when we're unable to do that in a timely fashion, if we are ever able to do that, the world that we live in tells us that something is wrong with us. That we can't be we can't offer people anything else unless we are fully healed out of these traumatic experiences that we have gone through in our lives. And I'm glad to see that somebody who's 93 years old, that survived the Holocaust, lost her family, was tortured, was able to still have her own family, graduate from college, become an educator, and a volunteer at the Holocaust Survivor Memorial Center. Still hold it all together to still live life even after experiencing the trauma. I feel like it is very important that, I probably will watch this again. This will be something that I always go back to, because it also reminded me today of how grateful I am that I've never had to experience anything like this before. But what it tells me is that the things that a lot of us go through, and yes, it's all subjective. Pain and trauma is all subjective to whomever it happens to, or whoever feels it. But we gotta really kind of be honest. If somebody could be 93 years old and survived all that and still managed to carry on with life, and try to at least achieve and do and still achieve the things that other people normally wouldn't, y'all, we got to get our head out of our asses. You know, it does put things into perspective. Like, I sit around and I'm worried about some of the things, and yes, some of the things that I'm worried about are very kind of, would be traumatic and devastating, but nothing like this. And so who am I? Surely I can weather the storm. Surely with God, that's how she's, that's just, I don't know, she didn't discuss religion, but this source, higher power, God. However, surely God can take us through anything. If this woman can live to be 93 years old after suffering this kind of trauma. But it's a very riveting, very introspective kind of interview. Anderson Cooper even shared part of his experience with grief and loss, and how even he has not healed. It's just sometimes we live with grief. Sometimes we live with trauma because we're strong. There's a strength that someone needs to have to heal from trauma. Of course, yes, it takes a lot of strength to go within. But when you dive deep within yourself, and you can't find, there's not any type of resolve. You can't wrap your brain around why some things have happened. Sometimes it can stop you from healing that trauma. But it takes a strong person to wake up every day and you've been traumatized, or you wake up every day and certain things are still persistent from our experiences, the history, the things in the past that have, or the things in the present that continue to keep traumatizing us. Because let's not make it about past events. It's all things from the past have a way of reappearing in different people, different situations, different environments, where it continually traumatizes us on a daily basis. And I want people out there to understand and know that if you are a part of this demographic of people who have been traumatized and can't quite understand, like, why would anybody do that to me? Why is this happening to me through no fault of my own? I don't deserve this. And yet it still continues to happen. You are strong enough to make it through, because we deal with it every day. A very good interview. I will post the link for that in the description box below. I'm not going to go on and on about it. I feel like you should just go watch it yourself. But she said something here that made perfect sense to me, but it was very kind of a scary thought to the way that she put it, because of course she's been through one of the worst human experiences that has ever occurred on this planet. She said that and I'm just quoting her here, the instinct to kill is so strong in man, all he needs is permission from others, from society. As soon as he is given the permission, he is the most dangerous animal. Isn't that deep? She said prior to that, the most dangerous animal in the world is man. Man can turn into an animal at no time. And I'm going to repeat that again. The instinct to kill is so strong in man. All he needs is permission from others, from society. As soon as he is given the permission, he is the most dangerous animal. And so towards the end of the interview, she says how the world is so ready to kill. The world is so ready to destroy. The world is so ready to exclude, to ridicule, to demonize groups of people just based upon who they are, that they can't help who they are. And that goes for anything. That all they need, she said, is the permission from government, from society, from a community, from a neighborhood, from groups of people. And I'm paraphrasing that as well. But she said even a slight hint that it's okay. And people are ready to do it. They're ready to attack and ready to go into that. So that is something that really kind of puts into perspective why it's important for us to continue to walk in the light, for us to continue what love is. Because a lot of people who have this instinct to kill or harm someone are people that have given up on goodness in this world. That's what I believe. I mean, there's a lot of us out there that are just, they like doing it. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? But that's why it's important for us not to give up on goodness. It's important for us not to give up on love. It's important for us to stay in the light. Don't give in to the darkness. She also says that as well. That every day there's a part of her that's stuck and that's very depressed, very melancholy, and she takes a lot of strength every day for her not to succumb to the depression, the darkness, because she's like she says, we're grown, we're adults, we have responsibilities, we can't just stop. So yeah, I felt like I wanted to share that this morning before I pulled some cards. But I'll be right back, okay? All right, I'm back. I would like to just say again, this channel isn't for everyone. I feel like everybody could probably, benefit from the conversations that we have around here, or the messages that I channel, the messages that I give. I feel like everybody can benefit from that. It's just my opinion, but it's not for everybody. So if this is not what you like, fine, get your ass off my channel. You feel me? Unsubscribe. I don't care. If it's not your vibe, it's not your vibe. If this is not your tribe, nobody cares. Okay. So for anybody that celebrates Halloween out there, happy Halloween. Be safe. 111, 10:11 a.m. Be safe out there today. People are wackadoodles. Okay. Are people still letting their kids go trick-or-treating alone? I don't understand why they would do that. I mean, anyway. But if you are out, just talk to your kids about, not talking to strangers or going to random people's cars, not eating everything from everybody's house. Because I just, I feel like that's important for people to still kind of remind their kids of, and to also be careful about who they're with, the people that they're going trick-or-treating with. You know what I'm saying? You might got some teenage kids or, preteen kids or early teenage kids, 13, 14 years old, that may be going with their friends to go trick-or-treating or wherever they're going. You might talk to your kids, okay? Because it's a very different time. And there are people that are looking around that are using this holiday again, and not a holiday, but using the day, whatever, using Halloween to get in, to be on demon time. There's adults that are around this motherfucker doing that shit today, as if we don't know, okay? All right, so yeah, but be careful today, please, all right? Archangel Michael, please clear out the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective. I would like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ear hustling demons go deaf, okay? We're going to get an outer war card out here. Outer war card for the message, please. Thank you, Spirit. Sun Tzu said, though we have heard of stupid haste in war, cleverness has never been seen so associated with long delays. I'm going to read that again. Excuse me. Though we have heard of stupid haste in war, cleverness has never been seen associated with long delays. Be decisive and quick. Life is short, although it's only when you reach a certain age that you realize this, okay? The fact is that you cannot afford to wait too long to tackle your problems, as they will only get worse. Face them now. Decide what to do and act quickly. You may find things are not as difficult as you thought. Knight of Swords action. Be decisive and quick. Okay, you could be an air sign. All right. Turn your enemies into friends is what this card says as well. So that could have something to do with this here. I don't know. I'm not going to keep it out though. But be decisive and quick. Don't let things fester, of course. If you can handle something, especially if it's something that could grow into a bigger problem, you might want to tackle that. Fear will enable us or disable us. Okay, fear will disable us from making quick decisions sometimes, just because we're afraid of what might happen. But what might happen generally is not what will happen. I've learned my lesson with that, and I still kind of, have anxiety or, certain kind of worry or fears that circulate around that as well. But, we have to kind of handle things when we can. Otherwise, it can get out of hand and it can get worse. A lot of us are in situations where it's just kind of like, what else can I do besides not, because of the situation, or like, got a million people, what seems like a million people against you to kind of stop you from making decisive actions. That's part of the enemy's plan. The enemy wants you to be stuck. The enemy wants you to be stagnant. The enemy wants you to be afraid to make a decision, because then if you don't make the decision, then they can make it for you. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. Six of Swords. Transitioning, selling off to calmer waters, getting away from something here, being quick and decisive about this, okay? So let's see. Six of Swords here. Let me give it another shuffle here. Wow, why am I coughing? Okay. I don't know why I just heard the name Brandon. Okay. Brandon. Six of Swords, please. Six of Swords. Six of Swords, please. Yeah, to get away from some type of ending. Somebody's going to have to make a quick decision here to avoid an ending. This could involve breaking up with somebody. This could involve breaking up with somebody or ending some type of contract. Okay, but everything is a contract, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in a relationship with somebody, or even hell, a friendship, turning friends into enemies. I just heard unlikely. You might have to turn an enemy into a friend. You might have to turn an enemy into a friend. That could have something to do with this here. Or an enemy, or an enemy somebody who you thought maybe was an enemy could turn out to be your friend. But you're going to have to end some type of partnership. You're going to have to break up with somebody here, or break something off, or stop talking to somebody here to avoid some type of ending, backstabbing, or hell, even a death, okay? Now, you could be manifesting something here. You could be a magician here. You could be a Gemini. You could be a Virgo. But generally speaking, the magician is Gemini. It's Gemini Virgo energy, but it's definitely Gemini energy. All right. All right, so let's see. Let's get some, let's get two state cards out here, see if that helps anybody with anything here. I'm going to mix these up quite good here. Let me turn these over, okay. Mix these up good. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day so far. All right. I have just really kind of been not wanting to. I just, I've been kind of trying to push myself to do certain things, and I just don't. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot going on in the energy here. I feel like it's one of those things where, when we're going through this warfare, when we're going through a transition, sometimes we have to do what we can do, instead of even if some of the just do little by little. But I get so used to just feeling like I'm not doing enough, or I should be doing something, even though when I keep hearing maybe I shouldn't. It's counterproductive. It takes a lot more energy to go against the grain. So whoever out there this morning, you could be feeling like you're not doing enough, but yeah, you're overexerting yourself. That whole kind of the salmon swimming upstream instead of just going with the current of the river. Yeah, that's what I heard. Give me two state cards, please. 2 state cards for this message. Be decisive and be quick to get away from somebody, to get to sell off to calmer waters, to avoid some type of ending. We got Wisconsin, okay, in Illinois. Wisconsin and Illinois. I heard Milwaukee, Chicago, Milwaukee, Racine. Yeah. Gary, even though Indiana's not out here, but all of those places are significant. Chicago, Gary, Illinois, Milwaukee, Racine. All those places I just heard. So let's see. Tell us what's going on here. Some people about to be going to jail though. They don't even know it. They're still up to the shenanigans. They don't even realize that they're going to jail. That they're being watched because they're so fucking high here. 5 of Swords. People need to stop getting high doing witchcraft and coming up with grand schemes to do the worst things to people is what I just heard, okay? We feel the energy of people. We can even hear their thoughts. We can pick up on the energy of their thoughts. Okay. King of Pentacles to death in the reverse. So you could be a masculine King of Pentacles energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Somebody very wealthy. Somebody that runs a business. Somebody that could be like a husband. Let's see what else comes out here. The world in the reverse. The world is not in the reverse, but in the upright, closing out a cycle here. Yeah, 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So what am I hearing here? Somebody has to admit some type of loss. You have to admit the defeat here. There's an actual defeat here. Now, you don't have to be a wealthy man. You could just be an earth sign man. You could have earth prominently, heavily, you can have earth prominently placed in your natal chart. Okay, you could have that as one of your big 3. Or your moon sign, I just heard it could be, or your moon sign could be an earth sign energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But whoever you are out there, you could be male or female, by the way, as well. But go with the flow. Apply the roles as they fit, okay? But the 5 of Swords in the reverse talks about losing, a defeat. Not a win, not defeating somebody. There's something that I feel like with the 5 of Swords in the reverse, you have to admit some type of defeat here. You have to accept the defeat and close out this cycle, whoever you are, King of Pentacles. Or you have to admit some type of defeat here from a King of Pentacles. Some type of Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. He's in the upright though, so that could be your energy or whatever the case may be. But either that, it could go both ways. Either you're this King of Pentacles or you're dealing with the King of Pentacles. But some type of relationship with however this works. Tell me about this 5 of Swords. I feel like you have to just, what's the saying goes? You just have to admit the defeat. Take the loss. Keep it moving. There's a saying that goes here. We got the Queen of Cups here. All right, so you could be, clarify, Queen of Cups, water sign, feminine, Knight of Pentacles. One more. Five of Wands in the reverse. 2 5s in the reverse, by the way. So, yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Clarify the Death card in the reverse. Whoa. I feel like admitting defeat to a feminine energy, maybe your child's mother. The Queen of Cups is a mothering energy. So this could be like your baby's mom, or it could just be a female with some children, or it could be a feminine energy that's a water sign, okay? Somebody that you've been very loyal to, by the way, as well, okay? Yeah. Emperor, that's you. Stand on business. It's time for you to boss up. To maintain an emperor, to maintain your emperorship, okay? Because there's some type of plan here. There's some type of plan for you here, buddy. I'm telling you, somebody's working on something. There's some type of plan here. You don't even see this coming. Or maybe you need to. No. This tower here. Towers talk about something that happens quick. Okay, something that happens quickly. Yeah, there's somebody working on something here that you are unaware of, or they have lied to you about. There's a huge stabbing in the back, especially like this. There's a huge kind of ending. If you notice, we got the Ten of Swords in the reverse, Death in the reverse. This could really mean somebody's trying to red rum your ass. You feel me? And they've been working at this for a minute. Somebody's got some plan here to catch you off guard, or you better start making some plans to get the fuck on, get to work, make some plans, hurry up. This is messages for you. You know who you are. Yeah, because I feel like somebody's trying to end something here for you. There's something that you're in charge of. You could run a company, okay, or you could just be an emperor. But this feminine energy here, I'm picking up on you are either in some type of relationship or partnership with. Two of Cups, you need to cut it off. Whoever you are out there, apply the roses, they fit. You could be male, she could be female. You could be male, he could be male, you could be female, he could be male, she could be female, she could be female. It don't matter. It ain't even got to be somebody you're in a relationship with. This could really just be somebody that you are in some type of soulmate connection with, or some type of friendship with. This could be a friend of yours, okay? Could be a friend of yours, Two of Cups. This could be somebody that you're in business with as well, with the King of Pentacles out here. But from the energy, what I'm picking up on here is that somebody is planning to do something to end you. I'm picking up it could actually be something that physically harms you, especially with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands here. You could be having some type of, maybe you're trying to work something out with somebody that you had some type of drama with, that you've been fighting with here, okay? Yeah, somebody that you are having a hard time walking away from. Eight of Cups in the reverse. You need to let this go. That's the advice from the divine here, okay? Why do I keep getting, side note here, why do I keep commercial break? Why do I keep, so I was sat down earlier to start recording a video, and of course, you know, downloads come throughout the day, blah, 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 blah. But I heard that I was going to jump on and Spirit said, no, not yet. And I was like, well, why not yet? And it's because Spirit said that there are some people that wanted to see if it worked. So there are some people right now probably sitting around thinking that their magic or whatever kind of attacks they sent my way worked. And Spirit said, no, just let them think that they got away with something. Let them think that you're actually dead, or that you've been injured, or that you've been silenced. Just play with them a little bit, Savage. Yeah. Scabs. Yeah, I can't make it up. Eight of Cups in the reverse, underneath the Emperor. You will not let this go. You won't let it go. Okay, we got the Star in the reverse here to the Temperance. I don't know, the Star in the reverse could be, this is an Aquarius. Somebody could be an Aquarius. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Let it go. Five of Cups. You don't want to. You keep crying. There's some type of, you're still holding on to something from the past here as it pertains to this person. Or maybe there's a reason why the Ten of Wands to the Temperance to the Star in the reverse. I feel like whoever you are, you feel like if you let this go, that you're gonna, I don't know, like you won't be able to come back from it, or maybe this is not what you wanted. This could really kind of be one of those situations where you are in a relationship with somebody who you really wanted, or some type of partnership. Because I'm not really seeing a lot of love energy out here. So this could be some type of, like a friend of yours. Eight of Pentacles, 8-8. Yeah, I can't make it up. Get to work, okay? What does the card say again? Be decisive and quick. This talks about being decisive. This talks about coming up, working very meticulously, dotting your I's, crossing your T's. to make a very quick exit, okay? That's what I heard. The Spirit says that is the truth, because this is what was sticking up. To make a very, get to work, whoever you are, so that you can make a quick, again, Knight of Swords energy, to be quick, decisive, okay? Come up with a clever, decisive way out of this. Spirit says that's the truth. I'm about to, you know, I feel like this is all I really need to go into. If this is your story, you'll know it's you. Yeah, judgment. Yeah, once you close out this cycle, there's somebody's gonna be under some heavy judgment because somebody owes you something. There's some type of debt here that somebody owes you. Somebody, I'm telling you, and maybe somebody, you need to get the fuck on from this person. A fool again. You need to cut your losses. There we go. Cut your losses. Maybe you are, yep, cut your losses. Page of Cups, cut your losses. Get this brand new, this talks about surprises as well. Cut your losses. I feel like whoever you are the King of Pentacles, so you're somebody used to having money. But there's maybe you're trying to work something out with somebody in business. I don't know. There's not a lot of love out here. So this could be like a friendship or something. Maybe you're in business. Maybe you were in business with some friend, or maybe some type of agreement here with a friend. I don't know, but there's something here. You need to close this cycle out because there's some heavy judgment for somebody that has taken something from you here. Okay? I don't really feel like you know this. I just heard that somebody's been acting really funny and strange with you. You don't know why. I feel like this is maybe a friend of yours, and maybe your relationship is strained pretty much here. Tell me more about this friendship here. Ace of Cups, Four of Swords in the reverse. All right. This is somebody that you really, really love and you care about, by the way, as well. Again, I'm not picking up on like a romantic. There goes the Gemini card again. Somebody's definitely a Gemini. Or maybe you're trying to manifest something here. Yeah, it's not coming in for you, though. This could be about love then, I guess. Or it could just be, I don't know. Take the energy as it resonates. But we got the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, to the Magician. I feel like with this Ace of Cups could really represent like this unconditional kind of love that you have for somebody. A lot of times what it is, yeah, Ten of Pentacles here. Somebody's stolen your money. Somebody has robbed you blind, or is planning on robbing you blind. But I feel like somebody's already taken something from you. Maybe you don't know it, or maybe you do know it and you just don't want to accept it. A lot of times when we have this outpouring of love for people, somebody could also be in your family as well. What we do is that we, it's hard for us to close out a cycle because we're like, I love this person so much. Maybe you're thinking that maybe you can change this person. Maybe you can work it out. Maybe there's an explanation. Yeah, the explanation is that this person is going to cause you a wheel of fortune by robbing you blind or hurting you for some money, quite possibly. Money makes people do a lot of strange things. The instinct to kill is so strong in a man. All he needs is permission from others, from society. As soon as he is given the permission, he is the most dangerous animal. That's something that somebody needs to really pay attention to, especially with the Ten of Swords out here and Death in the reverse. Somebody's probably planning on hurting your ass for some money or to take something from you here. Your love is the love that you have for this friend or this family member or this lover, whoever, is somebody that you're trying to manifest some type of way to resolve this, and it's just not happening. It's actually working against you because you refuse to close this out. You don't want to close it out. You don't want to accept the fact that this person is a scab. You don't want to accept the fact that this love situation is unrequited from whoever this person is. Okay. Final message here. Final message for the collective, advice for the collective. Let's get a different deck. Put this back in there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all options so that you know all my uploads, you feel me? All right, buddy. Yeah, somebody, I'm telling you, right at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, They're waiting on the right moment here too. Watching your ass. I'm telling you, Knight of Swords to strike. So somebody trying to hurt your ass. You need to get away from somebody quickly. Make a quick departure here. Yeah, see? Get the fuck on. Okay? Get the fuck on is what I heard. What's the last word for the 444 on the clock? What is the last word here for the collective this Halloween morning? Exactly. So you really, really love this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles is probably, I don't know, somebody. I don't know if this is just a friend, a family member. I don't know. But the Queen of Pentacles comes out in the upright as well. So this could be like your wife. This could be like a sibling. I don't know. Some other earth sign energy, a feminine energy though. You really, really love this person here. Okay. You don't want to let it go. There's something here about you keep trying to force something here is what I'm hearing. Spirit's saying that you need to, the only way that you're going to be happy here, the only way that you're going to be happy, and we got the nine, you need to, whatever this is, whatever you feel for this person, you really need to pour this out. Okay? You really need to pour it out. This love that you have for this person, because it's not requited. Okay? This person is not this person doesn't really love you like that is what I'm hearing. But you refuse to let this go. This idea that you have about this happy life, happy wife with this person, it's not going to work. Spirit wants you again to get to work, to remove yourself from this Queen of Wands energy, whoever this feminine energy is, to release yourself from this person. Get to work on it. Spirit says that's the truth if you want to keep your finances. You feel me? All right? Stop offering this person whatever you're offering them, because they are under heavy judgment here from a Hierophant group for some type of law, okay, that they broke, taking your fucking money, this Queen of Pentacles. I can't make this shit up. When you step when you step away from this person, then judgment can then the harsh judgment that this person is under can start. You don't there's something going on here behind the scenes that you know nothing about, the Hermit card, but it all come out, but you need to walk away from this person first. I personally know what this is like. Okay? There's somebody in your life here, maybe that you're with, maybe your friend, maybe you're heavily dedicated and loyal to this person. You don't want to believe what your intuition is telling you, but it's the truth. You got to pay attention to your intuition, okay? You already know something's not right with this person, okay? There's something going on behind the scenes that you know nothing about, and you won't know anything about it until you walk away. Sometimes you have to walk away from somebody whom you truly love when you realize they don't really love your ass, okay? That's the truth, Ruth. And why would somebody be with me and tell me that they love me when they really don't? Why would somebody spend all that time with me if they hadn't truly loved me is the question and the answer. Well, I'm here to tell you, if you've been with somebody for a number of different years and there's signs and synchronicities telling you, whether they're messages through tarot, you are seeing different articles popping up on your phone, you start to noticing different kind of advertisements for cheating spouses, or you're seeing messages, or you're getting trailers for movies or podcasts talking about how lovers are living double lives, or murder plots by lovers, and backstabbing of friends and family. And you're like, well, that can't be me because I've been with these people, or I've been with this person for a number of different years. Like, who could pretend all this time that they really loved you when they don't? I'm here to give you a news flash, whoever you are out there. It absolutely happens all the time. And if you are having questions in your mind about that, then 9 times out of 10, you probably want to delve a little bit deeper inside of your soul to see why that is. 9 times out of 10, there's probably some type of deception there. Somebody's setting you up for a big okie doke. They're going to try to hurt you, probably for some money, maybe for some insurance money, or maybe you're just somebody who's very wealthy and they just want to take it from you because they're lazy and they're evil and they're fucking greedy scabs. 9 times out of 10, that's probably what it is as well. But people absolutely do pretend, they act, they are in character mode while they are in relationships with people whom they'd like to take advantage of, because the whole point is to take from you and then destroy you. They have to play a part. No normal person is going to go into a relationship with somebody that says, I am here to destroy you and to rob you and then to kill you. This person with the Knight of Pentacles out here is very dedicated to getting to the end of this taking from you. Okay? This Queen of Cups is very dedicated to making it to the end here for you, to take your money. That's what they're waiting for. So take energy as it resonates. I'm not going to do any initials. It's just messages for you, and it's yours. Okay? It's okay to walk away from people who don't love you. You can't force somebody to love you. You can't make somebody love you. You can't make somebody be righteous. You can't make somebody make the right choice. You can't stop people from doing what it is they want to do, or or you can't stop people from doing what they've always known. Sometimes people just do exactly what they were taught how to do, what life has given them, and they refuse to change. Something tells me that this person has done this to somebody before. Okay? Something tells me that whoever you are, you've asked yourself a number of different times, is this person using me? And all the signs are saying yes, but they're still telling you, no, you're tripping. They're gaslighting you. They're using you. Okay? Let's face it, are you somebody that has something that people can use you for? Then they're using you. Sometimes it happens like that where people don't even know that they have something that people are trying to take from them. That's totally different. I'm talking about somebody who has some type of asset. If you definitely have something that people could use you for, probably have used you for in the past, then this person probably isn't any different if your mind is telling you that and you're going against it, okay? That's what I just heard for whoever that is for. In the collective 3131 on the clock. You could be the age 31. But that's the end of this message. I'm closing it out. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Select the all options so that you know when all of my uploads, you feel me? I would be your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Happy Halloween. Be safe. Protect your children today. And I will see you guys later. I love you. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. As always, take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces.